Okay guys, so good morning and welcome back. So today what I wanted to talk to everybody about was starting the budget. I know I did a little bit of a video earlier with the numbers and everything, but I kind of wanted to break this down because I know when I first started a budget, it was very complicated. I didn't really know where to start, what I needed, how to, where are you getting all this information from? So I kind of wanted to do, this is a standard weekly budget, very simple, how to start and where you're getting all the information from. So the fixed debt, guys, what is that? That is bills that come in every single month. You pay them to live, right? So your mortgage, your lights, your gas, whether or not you have TV, cell phone, those are the same every month. They don't really change, except for maybe your electric or gas, like depending if it's winter or summertime. So, but these are fixed debts. These are every month to live, and they don't really change a whole lot. So those are what you want to list first, and you want to write them down and put what date they're due, because we're going to figure out what we need to pay for week to week. So we know that I'm looking up because there's a calendar up there. So December has, basically it's a 5-month pay month for me because I get paid weekly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split those up and find out what I need to pay. Get paid every Friday, right? So you're going to get paid on December 3rd, December 10th, December 17th, December 24th, and December 31st. So I'm going to write my debts out. I'm going to put the due dates behind that bill, and I'm gonna split those for when I get paid. So like and I know this sounds really overwhelming, guys, but this is the easiest way to start a budget, is split it up per week, what you're going to pay when on that week you get paid, so that your bills are always paid first before you do anything else, before you go out and have beers with the guys, and before you go to the movies, that kind of thing. So if it's if it's possible to split your rent up and pay your rent in two installments, or your mortgage in 2 installments, guys, I highly recommend doing it, because trying to pay rent or mortgage that's, say, between $600 and $1,200 in one chunk will kill you. It will kill a budget quickly. So what we do is we pay our mortgage 2 times. We split it up. It's $600, which actually 5 something, but we pay $600. Okay, so we split that and we pay it at the first of the month and at the end of the month. So it's not considered late until the 15th. Our mortgage isn't. So I'm just going to share with you why we do it and how we do it that way. So our mortgage is due, not considered late, until the 15th. So it's actually due the 5th of every month, but not considered late until the 15th. So what we do is we split it up between 2 payments. So the first payment will be paid at the end of the month. So we'll pay, okay, so for December example, I'll just use that month. So we paid the first part of December's mortgage in November, which was actually, we paid it November 26th, okay, because that is the last month of November. So we pay half the end of November, and then we pay the other half the 1st of December. See, because it's not actually due until the 5th, it's not considered late until the 15th, so we split it. So $300 is way better than paying $600 in one big chunk. So then we can pay other things along with that, and we can actually pay things ahead of time that way instead of paying things late. Because $600, okay, so we allocate $455 between Alicia and I. So our weekly budget is $910. That's what we pay our fixed utilities and monthly bills with. So if we were to pay $600, man, that is one big chunk. So you'd only have $300 left for groceries, gas, and maybe another bill. So we do it, split it that way, and it ends up being better because we end up paying one full house payment at the end of the month by splitting it up that way. So it's actually better in the long run. So yeah, so I hope this is explaining a little bit better on how to get started on a budget. So find out what your weekly income is if you get paid every week. So you have a starting amount, and then you list all your fixed utilities by dates and figure out. It's kind of like a dance, you're coordinating and strategically planning what you need to pay before it's due. And if you have to keep money in your account to pay that bill because it's not actually due until the 23rd, and that's what I do for our Sprint bill. It's not actually due until the 23rd, but we always pay it early. We leave that money in there because it's an automatic withdrawal from them, and we get some money off by having it that way. So it's not hard to keep that $190 in there. What's really hard is that splitting everything up so that nothing is late and everything gets paid on time. So if you guys have more questions and you really want to see what that looks like, I can show you. I can show you more in depth. And guys, don't be afraid to get started. This is probably one of the hardest things that you can do, but actually going into detail is how to figure out what that budget is going to look like. So you take the calendar weeks from that month and you're strategically planning what you're going to pay when you get paid. And I actually think it's kind of fun because you're strategically planning, and it's I like to play with numbers, so but make it fun. It's not overly complicated, but getting started is the hardest part. So I hope this explains a little bit, and I hope this can kind of show you. And let's do a recap on that. So here you go, guys. So you start out with your income, what your income is, and I do weekly, and then these are your fixed debts. These are the ones that don't really change every month, and you can really strategically plan what you're going to pay by due dates on these. And then we have our secondary debt, which are credit cards, student loans, personal loans, and then you're going to write the due dates for those and strategically add these right here all together from your weekly calendar. So I can show you what that guys looks like a little more in depth too. But there you go. I mean, it's getting started is the hardest part, and then strategically planning what you're going to pay. So don't overcomplicate it, guys. Write everything down, split it up week to week, and we can show you what that looks like later. So thanks for watching.